invited all of you here so that I can know all of you outside of your titles, outside of your organizations and who you are. I'm so delighted that so many of you have actually paid attention to Casual Smart. It really draws attention to the fact that, relatedness is most important. And that's why it warms my heart to receive all of you here today. I do have a few points to make. And my points are drawn to a great extent from what I saw at the President CEO Forum a couple of days ago. The first that caught my attention is that there is a whole lot of people actually coming together to talk about public and private sectors in your country. And I want to highlight that because you probably think more needs to be done and not enough happens. But please let me assure you that this kind of attention to bringing public and private sector people together to do something does not happen in countries. Public does not bother with private institution. Private institution gives two hoots to what government is doing. That's a profound observation for me because it essentially tells me that this community wants to leverage off each other. This one community wants to see how each party can help each other.
The world today is at a point where things are really going bad very fast. As a result of COVID, as a result of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, what has happened, a lot of developing countries have switched policies and they are no longer trying to pump money into their economies to make it easier for businesses to work. They now, because of inflation, they say we have to pull the money out, so they are raising interest rates. Okay? Now, in a country like Uganda, in developing countries, when you raise interest rates in the United States, in Europe, capital will flow from the developing countries into the developed countries. So we are now at a point of reckoning.
So what do you think of how the evening went?
Yeah, I think it's gone very nice. Life goes so fast, but it was very beautiful to just wind down and have friends around, meet people, some of them I've not met them before, and have the conversation and a chat, and be in this kind of free and relaxing environment. I think this was very beautiful. Thank you for this thought.
Yeah, I think the theme was the important part for me, which was finding inspirations. We can find inspirations in many things, but we have to actively listen to ourselves to find inspiration. And I think as the year is winding down and we are getting ready for the next year, for the new year, it makes for a very good time to reflect back. It makes for a very good time to slow down. It makes for a very good time to ask us the essential question of who we are, more than our jobs, more than our roles, and more than our responsibilities. For me, it's always been a very key question. And to come together with so many people and have so many industry experts, so many friends. This is not really about industry experts. They're also people.
Yeah.
And while they may have organization demands, requirements, goals to be met, each one has a personal aspiration. So tonight was about personal aspirations. Tonight was about personal stories. Tonight was about just being the person you are.